Tom Bergion, and welcome back to the next Tao of Tom video. Yeah, the bells are back. I'm not cheap, but $20 is $20. In this video, I'm going to show the importance of character development in your story. But real quick, there's a slight spoiler alert. I'm going to be talking about a character from the Godfather 1 and 2 movie. There's a difference from the movie and the book, but I'm going to focus on the movie because I've watched the movie and not read the book. I know there's going to be slight differences, but still, consider yourself spoiler alerted. Alert, 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 alert. Excuse me. Let me just go ahead and... Uh-oh. What?
Spoiler alert remix!
What?
Drop that beat.
Alright, coming down now. I made this video to help improve your writing skills to become a successful writer. So be sure to remember the importance of character development along with the other dynamics of your story. Why? Because character development is key in showing or telling your reader what your character is going through in your story. You're going to want that because the reader can better identify with the character, and it helps the overall story be more impactful. The way I see it, there are 3 ways to achieve it. 1, show characters' choices. 2, show their actions. And 3, show the environment's reaction to them. A helpful vehicle I like to use are using events or incidences. The reason why is because it puts a character in a situation that they have to make a choice. That choice leads to an action to resolve the situation. And then that situation leads to the outside forces reacts to that character's choices and actions. In my book, Family Business, it has an example of this. Psst, my book, Family Business, is still available on Amazon.com. Link in the description. That being said, the situation I'm referring to in Family Business is a situation that triggers DeAndre's sense of protectiveness over his sister, Nia, which causes their, let's say, issues with the mafia. So to piggyback on that mafia mindset, right? The person of focus I'm going to nitpick on from the Godfather 1 and 2 movies is Fedro Corleone. Side note, I'm going to torture these names. Please don't comment like, Tom, it's pronounced. I know. I know. So, in these series, we have a good idea of what his family is as far as who he's surrounded by. His father is the ideal figurehead. Strong, smart, clever. His older brother, Sonny, is a lion of a man. His younger brother, Michael, war hero, smart, business sense. Even his adopted brother, Tom, is known for his intelligence. So what about Fredo? He's shown throughout the movie, first and second, really as a punching bag. He has his own thoughts and ideas, but the problem is he's just someone that they just have to deal with. And you see that it's a growing resentment every time they do that. And a lot of Fredo's misgivings, he can't help. And it's just one of those things where the movie's writing and the actor's great performance that shows the frailty of Fredo. First time you're introduced to him, he's drunk. And when Michael brings his girlfriend, he's ready to kiss her drunkenly. He mishandles his gun when trying to protect his father. He's in meetings and he's just talked to like he's not there. The meeting with Mo Green, for example. And each time that happens where there's just something bad that happens he can't control, he just swallows his pride and he just sinks into himself. But you do see a sense of humanity with him. He cries by his father's feet when he's shot. He sits by his father's bedside when his father recovers. When Frank Pencagelli? Frank Pencagella? But when Frank and him embrace, you see that excitement and that joy in his face when someone just talks to him and wants to be around him and greets him with joy. It's just, he's so happy. And that's what he wants, is that respect and love. When Michael and Fredo goes to Cuba and they have their own time together and coffee, he says, Mike, why didn't we do this in the beginning? But it just really takes the simple things, like spending some time with your brother and just showing him some love, just to make him happy. For Fredo, you know, he didn't really care about the meetings too much. It's just, I'm here, just recognize me. But that's when things are too late. At that point, he's sold out to Johnny Ola. Mike's life was almost snuffed out. And there was a conversation in the lake room where Fredo finally just lets it all out. And you see the frustration all volcano out. He says, you know, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. No one talked to me about it. You know, he says he's smart. I have plans. I can think. So what happens after that frustration comes out and all those things finally come to light? Michael says, you're dead to me. And you see Fredo defeated on the couch because his family is his life. And later on, when he thinks he's forgiven and he goes out fishing, the last thing he does in his world is says a Hail Mary before he's shot in the head. Impact. That's why Godfather 2 is said to be better than the original. How the reader feels when reading your book is your responsibility as a writer. So if the reader is sympathetic to the character's choices, they understand the character's actions, and they believe the world's reaction to the character's action, you have done a great job as a writer. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. I really enjoyed making this video, so please join me next week on another character development video on a character from The Matrix. On a personal note, last video I mentioned having cheerleaders as a writer. So I just wanted to give a couple of people some props, although I think everyone who supported me throughout my entire process, so thank you overall. But to give some specific props, I want to thank Patrick for all your support, for being my dear guy, my wing guy, and a lot of stuff you had to look over for me, so thank you, buddy. Another set of cheerleaders are Perry and Lindsay. Thank you for your support, your shenanigans, and all that. So thank you, guys. Last but not least is my girlfriend, Megan. Thank you for your patience and your love, and definitely being the best cheerleader, for posting everything that you could possibly post and liking everything you could possibly like. And I know that you have been definitely patient, and that you wish you can probably say that, you know, for my work brain just to switch off. So thank you for being kind in that regard. So thank you, and I love you. All right, guys, I'll see you next week. And remember, your writing dreams become a reality when pen meets paper. See ya.